Welcome back for commercial. We got Krista here.
Chris got a hot topic.
Let's chill for a minute. No, we said it. We said it, right?
Yeah,
right?
we'll just let the timer go.
Hold on, man. Let me come back into that shit.
I need to not be so straight, I think. It'd be funnier.
Welcome back for commercial. We got Chris to come back with a couple of subjects for us.
Tonight I'd like to talk about, well, sort of freedom of speech. It's kind of along those lines, but public access TV. What you guys think about public access TV? What does it mean to you when somebody says public access TV?
I think people have been able to express whatever they want. Everybody can see it. Freedom of speech.
But not everybody can see it.
Well, they can. It's free for you to watch. People just don't watch it. I mean, I don't have cable, so there's been a few times I laid awake at night watching it. There's some crazy stuff on
There
there.
used to be.
Used to be, yeah. Not so much.
Yeah.
Alright, spot.
So we break away from that shit? Is that what has happened?
In Lansing, that's what's happened. See, there's been an effort to stifle freedom of speech in the city of Lansing in all form and fashion. Basically, the city Pulse, or the city, used to be like an independent newspaper, but now more and more they're like the Lansing State Journal. They kind of have the same thing. And Lansing State Journal, like most of the media outlets that we're familiar with, has taken a
side.
Basically, yeah, and I'd say it's more along the lines of a conservative side from my point of view.
Really?
I would say, yeah, absolutely. I don't see where you constantly hear this droning about.
Well, who's our governor?
The lamestream media.
Who's our governor?
That's all conservatives, and in my opinion, NBC is turned to basically what Fox is anymore.
Yeah. And to whoever's in power.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Or the opposite of the other.
One of, I don't know why, but I see that
as early as 2007. CNN, who they claim is totally democratic and in the bag for them. I can show you clips of Michael Moore on there screaming at Wolf Blitzer and them, talking about, and the doctor, Sanjay Gupta and all this. You guys were behind this war the whole time that Bush was doing it. You were on his side. You never said anything bad about them now. That was 2007. So they make it sound like, when you listen to Rush and them, that the mainstream media has been Democrat for a long time, but it hasn't been.
Well, back to the
so changing and going that way. I believe
public access. What's happened in Lansing is that it was in 2007 that Comcast closed their studio that they had for the public access TV. Let me see. Yeah. Basically, the city of Lansing collects from all cable providers in Lansing: Comcast, AT&T, Uverse. There was another one called Airlink or something like that was basically just another contractor through Dish Network.
Yeah.
They all pay a PEG fee, and a PEG fee is for public access, education, and governmental TV. And the city of Lansing collects 5% of gross revenues for franchise fees. So basically, the right to run a cable company to use the city's infrastructure, you got to pay 5%. On top of that, they got another 2% that is restricted for PEG fees, which is what I explained before, the public, education, and governmental TV. Now, in 2007, when the Comcast closed their doors, the city just kept collecting the money and never spent it. Now, the 5%, which is the franchise fee, goes directly into the city coffers as general fund money. Okay? And I do believe, I'll look it up here in a second, somebody said that wasn't, allocated for the TV anyway, so they can spend it however they want.
Right.
But this is in 2010. This article was written in the City Pulse Wednesday, March 31st, 2010. It was entitled Cable Crisis. This one's pretty long. It's several pages. But in 2010, the city had $2 million worth of PEG fees built up. All right? I mean, that's a lot of money. what the hell happened to that money? Because it didn't go for public access TV, it went for governmental controlled TV. That's what happened.
Yeah. We just ended up paying for it.
Yeah. The thing that kills me is that a lot of times people are accepting stuff like this happening in their local governments and stuff like that because we all understand that the economy's tanking, things are going to change, certain services are going to get reduced or cut out completely. You know that.
Right.
But the thing is other cities, other communities are not having this problem, and they have a full-blown public access thing. If we lived in another, like East Lansing or even where is it, Battle Creek community, we could go there. They would have cameras for us to rent. They would have classes to teach us how to do it properly.
And one's in East Lansing.
Yeah, well, we're not residents of East Lansing, so I'm not quite sure how that goes. Are they in Ingham County? I'm not sure how that works.
We're cool like that.
But basically, our local channel, which was Channel 16, which was supposed to be for the public access, turned into the Office of Community Media, which meant that Verge Monero controlled it. Basically, it was through an executive order that he decided that the city hall would, in Verge Monero's, what do you want to call it?
Cabinet?
Yeah, basically he changed it from the mayor's office being in control of public access TV from the city council. It used to belong to the city council, and they had control over it, and it was a lot more fair then. It was a lot more even-handed. Now all our city government TV is, our public access, is a propaganda machine for Verge Monero. That's all it is. That's all we hear is a one side. You hear all the rosy-ass shit they want to do. It's just ridiculous.
It's like watching Fox News.
Yeah, I mean, it's media control at the lowest level. It's public access is controlled. You know, our local fucking news organizations are controlled. Our radio stations are controlled. Our newspapers, every media outlet, but the internet. And I'm not even sure. You know, we got YouTube still.
That too.
They haven't figured out a way to take that from us.
Not yet, but they will.
They might.
Give them a chance. If people start watching this show and start listening to us, we could all disappear. The revolution starts here. Starts with you, starts with us.
The people.
We gotta stand together and quit letting them tell us what we can hear and what we can't hear.
Exactly.
Listen to all the news and make up for yourself what's real.
Yourself.
What's not.
Access Vision in the Battle Creek area, which includes Emmett Township, Penfield Township, Newton Township, and the cities of Springfield and Battle Creek. All right, the guy that runs it says that's invaluable. Even though it only reaches 22,000 voters, it's estimated at being worth $3.5 million just for the exposure. That's what it's worth doing it.
Okay.
So it's far cheaper to run it than what it's worth. It's worth more than it costs to run it, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, in other cities and other areas, they have a public access radio station, where the public can have a radio station.
Should have radio
and you
stations.
can take phone calls and all that kind of stuff that you were talking about.
We could.
You know, we don't have that here in Lansing because it's been stripped
of
us.
Do.
Because the fucking we don't. There's no public access stuff anymore. It's all controlled by Verge Monero and his agenda. And believe me, if we got on there and said anything to the contrary of what they want to achieve, they're gonna say there's no way in hell you're getting this on there, or they put it on so late that it would be irrelevant. We'd be talking about election that's long over.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They've stifled us. Now, with the last election, they cut the meetings down in half. So now you're going to go into a meeting that's going to have a loaded agenda. So there's going to be like 7 or 8 action items on that agenda in each meeting because they're only half as many meetings. So you're going to have 3 fucking minutes to talk on 8 subjects. Can you express your opinion how you feel about something? What if you're those people that had the Niwave building go up right next to them, and then you got other issues going on?
I would have loved it.
You're going to get to pick one subject out of them 8 things to talk about, and that's all the time you're going to get to talk.
Right.
They've done. I'm telling you, it's been a consistent, systematic reduction of our rights.
Systematic
in Lansing.
Oh my God!
If you look at Lansing, we're a microcosm of the state of Michigan
low level,
and the United States.
Imagine how bad it's going on in the high level.
Right.
That's why
these low level people, they don't know half as much as what the high level people do.
No, we don't.
I mean,
I'm
I think
surprised by now they don't let you vote from home just so they can manipulate all the votes that come across.
Well, who knows? They might already do it now. You put your fucking ballot into that
Yeah,
machine,
that's
and
a
they can
secret
go,
thing.
oh well, you didn't vote right here, so
Okay.
they discount your vote.
This was out.
Yeah, moving.
Did my ballot count? I only fucking voted for the sheriff, for the attorney general, or I think that's who it was, and then the 4 ballot proposals. I didn't vote on anything else. Now, because I left all that blank, does that mean
Yep.
my vote doesn't count?
Probably not.
It could very well.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna be all Democrat or all whatever.
Yeah, that was the bullshit that I thought was really bullshit, because I didn't want to vote on the Democratic side anyway. I didn't care for the Democratic choices that we had.
No.
You should just go back and forth.
If you could, I would, but they stopped it here in Michigan.
Same
I
day.
used to, so I'm
Same
wondering
day.
how many times did I vote that my vote didn't count because I voted on either side.
Right.
Same fucking dude.
I can't believe they can do that, but that's just bull. That's taking away people's votes, people's rights,
Yeah.
people's decisions.
I think we need to have public access
Popular
TV return to Lansing, Michigan. They're collecting the money for it. It's not being used the way it's supposed to be used. Somebody's getting that money. Where is it going? What are we doing with it? Why don't we have public access?
I don't
And
know
we were
what's happening.
promised by the people in charge. Randy Hannon said that we were going to have a program in place. That was in 2010. It's never materialized. We don't have,
folks. They have public access in Lansing. We will be on that station.
we still got YouTube, so
Yep. The R.D.C. show will be there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Spread the word to all you.
if you like what you
All
hear,
of you.
maybe if you don't like what you hear and you think we're stupid,
Leave us a
subscribe
comment.
to
Let
us.
us know.
Subscribe. Leave us a comment.
Yeah,
Let us know.
share
Comment
it,
after every
please.
video.
Yes.
Get the word out.
Yes.
We need to come together and start a revolution.
Post it. Feel free.
Because we are the people.
Yep.
We
That's
are
all I
the
really
new
got to
people.
say about public access TV. It needs to return to City Lansing. It's ridiculous that we don't have it.
I'm done with that shit.
And
Yep,
I'd like to
so too.
participate in it and the radio too.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.